his word.
You got it. The Joy Network.
Good people, how's everybody doing? This is your man Theodis Thompson bringing you another episode of The Devil's Advocate. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Let me tell you who's in the studio with us today. I got my man Deacon DeJango to my right. How you doing, sir?
What's up there, Dones Malone? I'm gonna have to go and come up with you today. So I know you're a counselor, but we got to go and give you a stage name, cause
what would be my stage name?
Dones Malone.
Don't Malone.
Head Molati.
Head Molati.
Got more head than he got body.
I do got a big head.
Okay. They said that's the oily sweat. But anyway.
So you know my boys won last week, right?
Oh, so you just gonna come?
You're
gonna start the show off like that right now, right? That's how you doing it.
They beat Seattle.
Okay, but you're going home tomorrow, right? Y'all know that, right?
Probably not.
Oh, you really? Okay.
You know, they said like 25% of the actual audience or the actual people that stand are going to be rooting for Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, good. When they can cry in their hats on the way home. Because let's see, my boy JC, he a Dallas fan, so what about them girls, JC? How do you know?
So JC, what you think is going to happen? Okay, what I say? Okay.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, absolutely.
I say they lose. Now, how about that?
We're gonna put a little more.
I mean, I'm just saying, you all up in mind, like bro. It's gonna be a bad day for you, yo.
Well, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow.
We're gonna see tomorrow. Okay,
right.
We're gonna see.
Also, we have on the phone line via Skype. We have my girl, Miss Woke, Miss Mia. How you doing?
I am wide awake, my love. How you doing?
Hanging in there, living day by day, blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what I'm saying. But she said she wide awake. Hey.
I'm wide awake. I'm always wide awake. Blindfold off.
Miss Walk, send me some coffee because bro, kind of hungry right now. I ain't had no egg McMuffin, no salad, no nothing. So
you need to eat.
Yeah. I sure is hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. I mean, we gotta keep something.
Although
where we going after the spot.
I never eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Rucker, how you doing? All right, and also, too, who is not here today, we got a couple of people that are not here today. One, Head Sanford, he's not here today. You know what? I called him about 3 weeks ago on the air. I called him Superhead. So, you know what? That still lives today.
Yet.
We can't live
that
down.
I was looking for
it. We cannot live that
don't
down.
Say that.
I can't live that down.
Don't say that.
Even now, his phone is like blowing up. Everybody like, Superhead.
Man,
let me get a hold of Superhead.
Boy, look,
so, you know what I'm saying?
because you about to get that dude put on my couch, yo. That man is nuptial, yo. You can't do that.
I know. So I didn't mean to put him out there like that, but hope he's doing well. You know what I'm saying? Miss him in the studio.
Yeah,
so
Head Sanford doing all right.
He's gonna be all right. All right. And also, we got JC behind the ones and the twos on the wheels of steel. How you doing, sir?
He don't want to speak now. He definitely ain't gonna speak after Saturday. You ain't gonna hear from him for about 8 months.
How you figure that?
Or you either.
No, you gonna hear from us.
I just want to know if Super Dave's still angry since he been all up in Hawaii.
Nah, that boy kicking it.
You know what?
Hey, Sandra.
He's still kicking. He's taking vacation from his vacation.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that's who we have in the studio with us today. So you know what? Today is going to be a show that we want people to call in today. We really do. Because we want to put more discussion on this R. Kelly situation.
Hopefully we'll put it to bed.
We want to put it to bed.
Put it to bed.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Okay. We want to put it to bed, but you know what? You take that as you want to. So what we want you to do, if you can, please call 855-525-5683.
You know, I need to ring the bell. Hold on. You on that stuff this morning?
What?
You spoke that stuff? No, let me shut the bar. Might be listening. But I'm just saying, yo. 855-525-5683. You are now listening to the Quiet Storm.
We need y'all. Yeah, he got the buzz on that. Give him the buzz on that. But no, serious, real talk. We want y'all to call in because it's a lot to talk about on this issue. You know what I'm saying? It's something that affects everybody. You know, whether you want to talk about it or not. But we need to have open dialogue about this. It's not to be judgmental. It's to bring an awareness to what's going on in everyday life. So Again, call in 855-525-5683, and we want to get you to talk about this subject. Okay, I'm gonna turn to my guy Deacon Django. Let's start the discussion. What's the main topic about R. Kelly?
Okay, so let's talk about this. The topic of our show today is surviving Ractchery and why Wakanda will never rise.
All right.
See, Mia came up with that one. You know, I got a FedEx her fish sandwich for that one. With cheese. She get cheese on that too.
Okay.
But the thing is that we started it and we had this conversation last week because we saw the docuseries. Mm-hmm. You know, that's a new word now. I got to look that up, see what that meant. Mm-hmm. Documentary docuseries. It's something that goes past one day.
And you know what? I'm going to put this out there. I still haven't seen the actual I haven't seen it yet.
Wow.
But here's the deal. I saw Mia.
Haley.
Mia had a strong stance about she had a stance last time she was here, and she was comparing R. Kelly to other artists that were accused of doing the same thing. But Mia, correct me if I'm wrong, you put a post out saying that you actually saw the documentary, and it almost looked like you made a 180 degree shift in your position with R. Kelly.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
You made a shift in your position on the Pied Piper pedophilia.
And we're gonna get to that in just a minute. Come on, finish your thought, D.
Well, here's the deal. We saw it and we started it last week, but what happened was we had more to the show to go, and we saw it over the weekend, and I mean it ended on Sunday, and I'm like, wow. Mm-hmm. So we went from having underage sex and his exploits, having underage sex, to now this sex cult that he has. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, he's Bailey now. He Ike Turner. You know, so my thing about it is that how does that influence us and how we're doing it? Because I mean, Facebook has been lit for the last week with people fighting, arguing over this young man or old man, or dirty old man.
Old man River.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the thing that we're talking about here is that why in the black community are we allowing this to go on? Why are people making excuses for it? Is that the cost of doing business now with black folks that, you know, I mean, look, all of us done did some strange stuff. I done did some strange piece of change to your body calling. I done made him holler for $1 to, you know, some of everything that he's put out. But when we saw the video of the young girl, that video is floating around the black community now, what, 20-some years? Mm-hmm. We heard about Aaliyah, you know, and there was so much. And at the time, let's just take a step back for a second. Hey, Danielle, hey, Mike. There was a step back. When all of this happened with Aaliyah, the internet was not big. There was no such thing as Google then. Mm-hmm. I think maybe it was just Yahoo or whatever was just coming out.
Maybe AOL.
Right. So we didn't have ways to look up stuff. Now we can research stuff.
Right.
I mean, so now we kind of have an idea. And at the time with Aaliyah, it was like people went from like, really, is that what happened? Or really, that's what I heard, to for real, and WTF. That's what people are saying now. People are looking how far down the rabbit hole goes with this guy.
Y'all share this video. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So now that we know this, why are people still making excuses? That's the issue. So let's go ahead. Mia, let me go and get you first because you ready. And then we're going to go back to him. Okay, well, I know you ready, but go on. You go do your thing.
Well, okay, so, you know, as Theo said, my position has kind of shifted over the last week or so. And one of the reasons is because when I saw the first night of the R. Kelly special, I don't have anything for his ex-wife. And I don't have nothing for Sparkle either. And so that's who they were showing a lot of that first night.
And KRS-One.
Right. And then when I had an opportunity to see the whole series in its entirety and just saw the gravity of what he had going on, I had to take a step back. And one of the things that I said repeatedly was, what about Hugh Hefner? What about, you know, the Catholic priest? What about all of these other
What
people?
aboutism?
And what about just in high school where the actual teenager would like to speak out and talk to the guy that was the neighborhood?
Right. What about
whataboutism? Right.
I had to stop that, and I had to realize for myself, you know what? It's not for me to be concerned about what they got going on, what predators they have lurking in their communities. The reality is, the people that are affected in this R. Kelly scandal look like me.
Right.
And I'm not going to protect one man in order to sacrifice countless women.
Right.
I'm just not going to do that.
Right.
And I'm a fan of his music, you know, and it's hard. I have to tell you, it's not easy not to not be a fan of his music. He puts out really good music.
Not because we had some babies on his music. That's why.
Excuse that behavior. Now.
Oh, Mia.
Wait, let me say this, Django. Let me say this one last thing, and then you can go ahead and get to it.
I can get you, huh? Okay.
You can get me.
Okay.
But the parents are equally culpable to me, because every grown person, every parent knew after Aaliyah and after that tape happened that we're talking about somebody that's possibly a pedophile. And if I think that you might be a pedophile, guess what? I'm not taking you to a concert for my birthday and letting Carly get on the stage with you and dance. What kind of nasty, you know what, are you as a parent that you allow this grown man to dance with your child? Where they doing that at? That's not okay.
She hot, ain't she?
She is.
She's hot.
It's no way. It's no way. So to me, Andrea Kelly can kick rocks.
She can kick rocks barefoot.
Them parents can kick rocks. R. Kelly need to be burned at the stake.
Wow.
You know what? R. Kelly had a concert recently.
Yeah. And everybody who was around at that time, all of them are wrong.
You know, R. Kelly had a concert. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Sold out in Chicago.
Yes.
Wow. And women were talking about imprison me or make me your slave.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, this is okay. See, it's Ractchery like that is the reason why when women are actually molested, nobody takes us seriously, because of goofball foolishness like that right there. I mean, come on. Look, let me tell you something. And I said this last week. Sisters, let me tell you something. I'm going to put y'all on blast because, see, I'm tired of the hypocrisy of the sisterhood. You can't sit around here and talk about black men don't protect sisters, and then you sit around here and you support a guy that oppresses you and has preyed upon you.
Right.
You're defending this guy like it ain't nothing to it. And I'm sorry, it comes a point when you got to call a spade a spade.
Absolutely.
And if you don't do that, you can't talk about brothers. Go on, get you some of them colonizers. And look, let me tell you something about this whataboutism with the colonizers, okay? Let me tell you something right now, okay? Because we're going to get serious right now here. Let them colonizers deal with, let me tell you something. And see, that's a false, that is what I call a red herring argument right there. Because let me tell you something. When Harvey Weinstein came out, when they found out about him, they shut his career down in Hollywood. When Charlie Sheen came out, they shut his career down in Hollywood. When Kevin Spacey came out, they shut his career down in Hollywood. There's a reason in this. Go to the old school, the first movie I watched going to law school, which was Civic Action. And they said, how do they pay? They pay with their pocketbooks. That's how they apologize. So when you want to send a message to somebody, you make them pay with their pocketbook.
Right.
So my thing about it is black folks, we're not going to make them pay with, look, let's just be real. Colin Kaepernick, what's up, Mike? What's up, cuz? He set up and tried to take a stand for a social issue in the black community. Look, I hate to say it, and I'm not going to sit and act like I'm above the fray. We have not stopped watching football.
Right. We haven't.
And you Dallas Cowboy fans need to be really ashamed after slave driver Jerry Jones.
He took a knee.
Y'all know y'all sitting up on the plantation because Jerry Jones that told you how.
Yeah, done told y'all. Right, the Dallas Cowboy. I just got
no. Feel about you little niggas.
No. Lord, no.
Anywho.
Yeah, I done said it. I said it.
You said it. Yeah, you said it all right. Right on radio, you said it. But that's my whole point. He said it, and we didn't take a stand. So why are we going to be surprised if we don't take a stand now? Why are we going to be surprised? We're not taking a stand. And look, Mia, did you do some strange things for R. Kelly back in the day? Did you holler for $1? I'm just, you did.
You almost made me cuss.
But here's the deal. The thing is, I think that people that are, I guess, that were at the concert were over the age of 18, I would think. That happened a couple of days. They are grown women saying, "Make me your slave."
But see, I think
the deal is that just speaks to the moral character of people.
Right, and that's why the Wakanda don't rise because of the moral character.
We don't care. We don't care about what you think of us as long as we can get self gratification out of whatever we want. So I think the deal is that how much can we really put the blame on R. Kelly? Can you?
Well, let me
you can put a bunch of blame on R. Kelly. He's the one who did it. I'm just saying that the parents are responsible as well.
Y'all want to fight today? Because we'll fight.
It's the devil's advocates. So we
you said you want devil's advocate, Mill.
So we have to create conflict and controversy. So here's the deal. My point, whether it's a valid one or not, is that how much can this rest on R. Kelly when all he is doing is saying, look, you know what the deal is.
I'm a petty.
Come my way.
I'm not a flirt. I'm a petty.
Right. And if he was in the Philippines, he would be looked at differently.
Right.
And also, if you go back 20, 30, 40, or 50 years ago.
You been to the Philippines, bro?
Hey.
I ain't going to ask you.
Hey, I'm just saying. Taiwan, you'll be a god.
You ain't lying.
You'll be a god.
So
here's the deal. So how can you be mad at this man who did nothing more than exercise his resources, and you have a problem with
what
he
exercised.
He did that.
I want to exercise my resources.
Now here's
today.
the deal. If that was my daughter,
right?
If that see that's
it'd be
the thing.
A killer, wouldn't it?
Right.
Thank
it's
you.
A court of public opinion.
Right.
He'd be dead.
Right.
Right.
But let's just be real here. Let's take an old quote out for our own movie, The Devil's Advocate. What did Milton say? He said, "I don't do that."
He
said,
"I said."
Thank you. He said, "I set everything in motion." He said, "You make the choice." And that's what R. Kelly's been doing. He said, I set the stuff in motion. You make the choice.
Right.
But let's just be real. A grown man is responsible where he sticks his member. That's what it is.
Right.
He is responsible for that. And nobody else.
That name.
Well, I didn't play with some goats back in the day. So I'm just having to deal with these things, and I got counseling for that. I'm just saying.
This is yuck. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've had counseling for this, and y'all just don't be. Lord help somebody knocking on the door. I'm scared. That might be the goat. I don't know, because if we get accusations coming in, I'm hanging up.
Ain't no accusations
so
coming this
I'm
way.
just saying. And
but Django and Theo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so I tried to research at what time in our country did statutory rape become a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, our grandparents and great-grandparents, a lot of them married with a huge discrepancy in their age. There was an age gap there.
Right.
And a lot of them married really, really young.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're thinking about that,
right,
feminism and the law to protect women kind of changed how we look at when a young lady is ready to give consent, when they really have an understanding of when to give consent. Mm-hmm. When my daughter was in the 6th grade, there was somebody in her class that was pregnant. Mm-hmm. That's 12.
Right.
So let's be clear. There are some girls out here. She was pregnant by somebody her age. I don't think she was pregnant by a man. But either way, there are some young ladies out here, for whatever reason, they are a whole lot more active than they probably should be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But as an adult, I would expect a man nowadays to say, you know what, whether she look good or not, that's a child. That's a baby.
Right. Mm-hmm. And what happened if I had a baby, girl or boy? Right. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. My son, not too long ago, he had a shimmy video that went viral. Mm-hmm. And I used to comment when I would see those little videos and be thinking, "Ooh, he cute." Mm-hmm. But when I saw how many old women were commenting on that shimmy video,
thought it was crying.
Oh my God, you nasty old cougar! I was.
Well, y'all.
Myself.
Y'all women like them young when you get up in there.
Out here, it's a lot of women out here. Y'all know who you are. Lusting after these little boys. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed.
They did Theo like that at the party. Come here, Almondy Brown. They was like, they saw Theo with them cougars was out. Come here, Almondy. He's so almondy, Django.
I'm old. We both old.
They was like 4 or 5 years old. Ooh, who that's that lawyer for y'all. Oh, he's so almondy. Look at him, boy.
Don't.
And I can't even look at listen to R. Kelly's music anymore without side-eyeing it and going, but you nasty though. You nasty. And I never saw the PP video. I never saw it, but from what I understand, there was no question about it. That was a child.
It's the PP.
It's the PP video where he's allegedly peeing on a
Man, look. No, I saw a glimpse of it. I think I saw 30 seconds of it.
That was R. Kelly with a child.
No, that was him. I saw it. He had braids at that time. I saw the video. That was him. That was him.
And
that was him.
Said it's no question that was a kid.
That was him.
Man.
I'm telling. You better give me half because I'm telling. That was him. I saw that, but see, I didn't see the urination part. I saw the part where he was actually having the intercourse, where he was actually manhandling the girl. And I think I only saw it like 30 seconds. I'm like, ooh.
I can't.
Well, you never saw the girl's face. You just saw the body.
If you watch more than that, you know you was watching some child porn.
Well, okay, it's like a car wreck.
What you talking about
it's
right
offensive, but you can't turn away. I was like, is this really him?
I think I could turn away.
I did. I only saw 30 seconds. I'm like, that is him. I just wanted to see if he was in it. I didn't want to see the act. I'm like, that's the dude.
Hey Trey, I'm just okay. Man, go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess as a man, what do you? No, you want a woman.
Okay, so I hope so.
You got to. I mean,
all these women out here, these nice thick women, you want itty bitty titty committee. I'm like, we getting ready to go to break. You want to go to break? People, if y'all want,
good people.
We gonna take us a break.
Yeah, we about to take us a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Devil's advocate, y'all.
All right.
Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission has an exciting King Week 2019 planned specifically for you. Join us January 15th for the live reenactment of Hope and Fury at Booker Arts Magnet at 8:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. On January 17th, participate in the Martin Luther King Jr. Quiz Bowl, taking place at Martin Luther King Jr. Interdistrict Elementary School. The Quiz Bowl is designed to heighten the awareness and appreciation of contributions of African Americans. On January 21st, we kick off the King holiday at Shorter College with the 2019 annual MLK Interfaith Prayer Breakfast with special guests, musical recording artist Melvin Williams and keynote speaker State Representative Jamie Scott. Then join us on that same day for the 2019 Hope and Fury Bus Tour. The tour will make stops at African American historical structures and homes unique to Arkansas. Then at 11 a.m. in the M.L. Harris Auditorium on the beautiful Philander Smith College campus, join us for a luncheon and a national screening of Hope and Fury, MLK, the movement, and the media. For more information and a list of other events, go to the website arkingdream.org.
This is attorney Danielle Walker from the Walker Law Firm. Are you drowning in debt? Is your debt becoming unmanageable? Are you struggling to make ends meet? It might be time to consider bankruptcy options. Call me at 501-374-1448 and let me provide you with the professional legal guidance and help protect you from foreclosure, harassing bill collectors, repossessions, wage garnishments, and more. I have a proven record of serving clients just like you for over 20 years. I'm conveniently located downtown Little Rock at 323 Center Street, Suite 1020. Call today for a free, no-obligation consultation at 501-374-1448, 501-374-1448, and let me help you.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We are back. For those of you guys, I'm here with Dones Malone and, of course, my man JC and, of course, his workers on the line. Listen, if you want to call in and talk about this this issue with R. Kelly, now that it's over, well, at least the docuseries is over. Hopefully it's not over.
No, they're replaying it tonight.
Okay.
Again. For those of you guys want to see it live in Technicolor, you know, you can call up here at 855. If you have an issue with it or if you don't have an issue with it, call us and tell us what you think. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't got an issue with it, you may have to deal with me, but Miss Woke, but and don't belong.
Yeah.
You know, and just call us 855-525-5683. That's a lot of fives in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. What's up, Doug? What's up, Daryl? So. Let's just be real. I wanted to address a point with you right quick. Let me go stand up here. Let me get up in there. You said something about we have to blame the parents, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so we do agree at certain degrees there is an issue with the parents not being responsible, not minding the store, right? Mm-hmm. They were letting their children. Now, let's just be honest here. We have to look more at the parents now, the ones he has supposedly in this so-called sex cult, alleged sex cult, than their parents from, let's say, Aaliyah's age. Because let's just be real. When they did the docuseries, they said that, one, he used to go and prowl the high schools.
That's disturbing.
That's very disturbing. That's very disturbing.
Ooh, that's disturbing.
Now, this is not allegedly, because see, this is what gonna get black folks these hands from me. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear anybody else on Facebook talk about hearsay, because see, I have my wise legal counsel here. I know what hearsay means. Mm-hmm. Sup, punny? I still hate Trump, so don't. Yeah, Good afternoon. You on Atlanta time? Okay. I know what the definition of hearsay is, but let's go and I would defer to my legal counsel to tell you what hearsay is.
Okay, hearsay is an out-of-court statement said in court to prove the truth of the matter asserted. So you trying to say something that was said out of court, and that person's not there,
right? For
the most part. So, in order for that to either happen, for you to have that person to make that statement of what someone said, that person usually has to be there, unless there are exceptions to it. Maybe there was something said under an excited utterance. Right. Maybe there was a pending death. Maybe there was a business record that you want to introduce into the courts or whatnot. So there are exceptions to the general hearsay requirement, but for the most part, the general definition is that you're trying to get a statement in, and the person that made the statement isn't there. So, typically what happens in court is you'll get someone that takes the stand, and they'll say, well, you know what, John Smith told me, objection,
Your Honor, hearsay.
Can't say it.
Okay, so Sherry said, what about the count? So the video don't count?
Hold on, wait a minute.
That's not hearsay.
Let me break that down. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example that illustrates this point further, since I have a law degree, Theo has a law degree.
I just know stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I just know stuff.
I just know stuff.
See, black folks, this is what stuff gonna bring this to a head. See, okay. Theo, this counselor, I looked at the video. Yes, that's her in the video. Is that hearsay?
What are you trying to bring the video in for? To prove
a point. That he's a nasty pedophile.
Is that hearsay? Is that technically hearsay? If I say and look at a video and I say, well, yes, that's him in the video, and yes, that's her in the video, is that technically considered hearsay?
I would say no.
Okay, no, hold on. Let's go there. Now, if I get on court and I say, now you be ready, counsel. I said, well, I didn't see the video, but I heard a friend of mine said that they saw the video, and that video, I believe, yes, that's him.
That's
hearsay. I think there would probably be an authentication requirement that needs to be made, because you got to say who made the video, who are the individuals in the video, and so you may come across the issue of, is this the issue of authenticity of the actual document.
Right, but I did not see the video.
Okay.
But I heard somebody saw the video.
But you had heard.
Right.
Yeah.
Or I heard somebody saw the video.
I think still the video itself, in and of itself, wouldn't be hearsay.
Right.
But the fact that you heard someone say,
right, would technically, because it's third person.
If you didn't have the video in court, but somebody said, I heard that a video exists.
Right, video exists.
Or somebody told me about
it. See, she might have a law.
If you tried to comment as to what the
authenticity
on the video and you didn't have it based on what you heard someone else say, of course that would be hearsay.
That's hearsay. Yes. Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Told y'all I knew stuff.
See, that's what I'm saying. She might have a legal career.
Yes,
she
bound.
You heard what she said? She said a
y'all
video.
imagine me in the courtroom?
See, that legal terminology right there.
Can y'all imagine me in the courtroom?
No, I might have to watch you. You might be representing.
Woo!
She might be representing.
Hey, Deborah, how you doing?
We just don't know it.
I know if it's more prejudicial than what's the other word? More prejudicial than
what? Speculatory? Which one you gonna go?
No. When they say you can't, we're not gonna put all of these people in there because it's more prejudicial than.
She actually looked in the legal dictionary tonight.
I didn't. I just watched.
You got both of us stomped now because I'm still.
I think there's a rule under 401 that its probative value is
probative. That's the word I'm looking for.
There you go.
Outweighs.
Get your dictionary.
Thank you, Law and Order. SVU.
Your Black's Law Library edition book out.
I'm telling you,
probative value substantially outweighs the weight of the evidence. So therefore, it won't go in. So. That's an argument that can be made as well.
Well, don't say going in with R. Kelly, but anyway.
Which is why, like,
Hey, Christy,
a lot
how
of
you
times
doing?
past behavior is not brought in because they'll say that it's more prejudicial.
But it can be relevant, though.
It can be.
It can be.
but-
It can't. Even the history of the rape victim can be admissible depending on what it determines. Relevancy is an issue there. So,
But beyond
See that?
relevancy, well, go ahead. We ain't gonna debate it. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
you still want to fight, don't you?
I don't want to fight.
You want
I don't want to fight.
I still got my razor in this pocket.
Nice, brisk winter day with the sun shining. I don't want to fight.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
No, she said that. She said that a little too nicely. I'm about to watch her. But anyway, let's just be real about the parent. Let me get to the parent issue right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be real. We say that the parent need to do this, the parent need to do that. And Gret, yes, the job of the parent for the child is to protect the child and provide for the child, and mostly the protection for the child.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
let's
the
just be
number
real.
one job.
The number one job of the parent to raise the
Right.
child, to nurture the child, and to protect the child. So let's just be real here.
What's up, Avery?
If I am, let's just say I'm a grandpa, I ain't got no teeth, and I'm watching my 14-year-old granddaughter in the front yard, and I'm not mine, so she in the front yard playing and washing the car, whatever. Just because I'm not watching her doesn't mean I want the neighborhood pedophile peeking above my bushes trying to lure her to his bedroom. Okay? So this is what we talk about, hey, Trina, when we talk about minding the store. Hold on, Rodney.
Well, in this case, in R. Kelly's case, it wasn't even that he was peering and looking for them. It was more that the parents gave them to him.
Well, hold on. But that's an allegation. That's not really founded. You know, maybe with the newer group of girls that might be because they knew who he was and they let him do. But I don't think with Aaliyah. I think Aaliyah, he came to Aaliyah's mother with the premise he was going to take off her career. That's what he did. Right. And he basically, and that's what a lot of the guys were trying to say. They said that's what he does. He does one thing, he says the other. But let's just be real here. When we talk about parents, and hold on, Rodney, because I'm going to address your issue in a minute about he was acquitted.
I think mine
When we talk,
was interrupted.
Right, but
I think R. Kelly done interrupted my life.
But that's all right. See, that's what I'm talking about. When we talk about parents, most
Go
parents can't be everywhere all the time. Right. Parents have to raise you and hope that when you get out on your own after 18 years of raising or 20 or whatever you Jodies get out the house. Some Jodies still in the house at 40-something. You get out the house that you're going to make the right decisions in life. Most parents don't even know when their kids lose their own virginity. So let's stop playing that parents are omnipotent. Most parents don't know that. Right. So how are parents going to know, well, this is what my daughter, because most of these girls probably were lying to their parents about what they were doing and where they were going. But when I was a teenager, I got through all sorts of stuff in Brooklyn. My mom was working. I disappeared out the house. Had girls up in the spot.
Right, but you're dealing with a grown man. I think a parent gonna know. Hey, look, something ain't right.
Not the child don't tell you.
It's just something about a parent's intuition. So, hey, look, you know what? Something ain't right. I'm gonna go confront this guy. Especially with some parents that will allow this child to get on a plane to travel to go see R. Kelly, and they don't even have a talent to speak of that we know of. But that definitely runs a red flag. Like,
that's a red flag. I kill him dead. But anyway, what I'm saying to you is, and here's the thing, and this is the Rodney Coleman's point, because he wanted to come up here and try to talk about he was acquitted. Okay, by that logic, you believe George Zimmerman didn't kill Trayvon Martin, or you believe that O.J. didn't do it. There are a lot of people serving time in jail that are innocent, and there are a lot of guilty people who are not in jail. He got acquitted because of the conflict in testimony, and the jury was able to believe the conflict in testimony. I don't believe that justice was serving that. I saw that video, and I could have made a rational decision that was R. Kelly in that video. Right. There were issues with that video. They said there was no time date stamp, so we don't know when he had sex with the girl. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter when he had sex with the girl. The girl was a baby when he did it.
Thank you. All I had to see was there was a young girl in there.
But the deal is the argument that can be made is that it's not an authentic document. It wasn't.
Without a time date stamp. Right. The time date stamps are hard to argue with.
And plus, it could be altered.
I tell you what, you can come up with an excuse for anything you want to.
Well, his legal team sure did that. His legal team did that. Look, I need them.
As a parent, let me call out black folks real quick.
Call black folks out.
Okay, can I go on and call them out?
Yeah, call them out. Do it.
Every black person who said, "Well, he was acquitted." So I feel like he didn't do it. Well, don't you ever say nothing about George Zimmerman. But he was acquitted too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to say that George Zimmerman is guilty because it was on tape and we know that he killed Trayvon and it wasn't any excuse for it, then quit trying to excuse R. Kelly for peeing on this baby. Because it ain't no excuse. And I don't care if he was found guilty or not. He did it.
But
he did it.
Black women, stop making excuses for white women that voted for Trump. Because if you sit around and here's the thing, Trump don't even have a videotape out. Well, at least not of him peeing on the underage girl. He got one in Russia, but
Russia they got one of him peeing on girls.
All he's done is talk about the way he treats women.
Right.
So don't sit around here and get mad at the 54% of white women that voted for him if you're gonna sit around here and still talk
and still support him.
And here's the point: black women bragging. Well, I'm gonna listen to his music. You ain't. What, you supposed to be trying to get a rise out of me? You making yourself look bad. Right. You sitting around here bragging about supporting a pedophile like it's a badge of honor. It's not a badge of honor. You making yourself look bad.
You take your Bird Box blindfold off.
Hey, Eric.
Take your Bird Box challenge and stick it away for 2019.
Right.
You know what? I done had enough of this. I'm getting ready to prank call somebody because I done had enough of y'all foolishness today. And these black folk, because see, y'all see, I'm telling you, it's stuff like this going to bring this to a head. In fact, let's see if I can get him on the phone. This is a guy I think has some dealings with R. Kelly, but we're going to find out today. Somebody calling? Okay, we can do that too. We call this one.
All right, give us 1 second.
Just 1 second. We're gonna prank call somebody. We're gonna
prank call somebody right quick. So this is gonna be interesting right here.
Oh my God!
Don't get me started. You know I'm gonna do it.
Did I give you the number? That's the number.
That's the number.
That's the number. This guy might have had some dealings with R. Kelly. We're gonna find out.
I think
he has. Let's see if we can get him on the phone. We're gonna see if he's gonna talk about what he did with R. Kelly.
Yeah, he's done some things with R. Kelly.
He done did some things. He did some stuff. Can we get him, JC? Is he scared?
Bridget, what's up?
You got their people on the line. I see you. Uh-oh. Let's see if we get him.
All right, let's see.
Hush, Rodney. You just be quiet, bro.
All right, I hope y'all can hear this.
Okay, I hope y'all can. Well, they can hear it online for sure. But let's see if we can get him.
All right. Go to JordanNetRadio.com.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, hello?
Yeah. What's
going on, Pedro? Yes, sir. Hello, sir. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Who this?
Oh, yes. How you doing? This is Django Freeman. I am from the Christian Coalition well, we call it the Christian Coalition to call out pedophilia and sexual abuse. How you doing today? We're a nonprofit organization. How you doing there, sir?
Hold on, let me turn this music down.
You're okay. Okay. How you doing, sir?
Okay.
Okay.
No. Who this now?
This is Mr. Django. This is Django Freeman. That's my name. We're calling from the Christian Coalition to abolish pedophilia and sexual abuse. How are you doing today?
Oh, yeah, right on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm trying to reach a Mr.
No, what they got to do? Okay, you called me because what?
Okay, well, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Ronald McDaniel. Is this him?
Yeah. This is Ronald McDaniel.
Okay, well, how you doing today, sir? I was just calling you, and I have some gentlemen listening in. We're a Christian nonprofit organization, and we're just trying to reach out to some people that have had some, I'm pretty sure you are familiar with the Surviving R. Kelly video that came out about a week or so ago on the Lifetime series, and we are trying to reach out to some people that may had some involvement with Mr. Kelly, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. You there? Is that you?
Some involvement.
Yeah, well, it comes to mind that I have a picture here. It seems to me that about 20 years ago, you were it seems you were a male stripper or a male exotic dancer named Thunder Lips. Okay, and Thunder Lips. That's what they right. And we came up across a picture of you, Buff got Thunder Lips, and you were in Miami, and they have you here with a picture of Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Kelly, y'all not hugged up as I can say, I'm trying to be. I just want you to understand, listen, I'm calling you because this is a judgment-free zone, sir. I mean, we're not judging anything, but what we're trying to do.
I know, Robert, but I'm trying to. Where are you going with this conversation?
Okay, well, just follow with me here. We're trying to find some people that may have been involved with this gentleman. Of course, there have been allegations of, underage, but it seems you were of age, and we're just trying to find out some people that may have had some involvement with him that, might have kind of been, know some things that he's done behind the scenes, kind of like being involved with girls.
We're going to get something to it right now.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I know Lifetime did a docu-series about Robert.
Uh-huh.
Was I in that docu-series?
No, you were not in that docu-series,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Exactly. Now, whatever he had going on with 18 and 19-year-old girls, that's the legal age, right?
Yeah, that's well, we're talking about the ones he might not have dealt with.
What's the problem?
Okay, well, here's the reason why I'm calling. I'm looking on the back of this picture that you took with him back in 1997, and it looks like it's saying, to my best friend, Mr. Thunderlips, keep it on the down low. So I'm just trying to, if you've been molested by this gentleman, I would kind of want, if you want to come out, tell your story, we would be happy for you to tell your story. If he's touched you inappropriately.
I am about to, let me tell you something. I don't know who you are, but this is some bull.
Okay.
We
Okay, well, hold on, sir. First of all.
Hold on, mother. Who are you?
Okay. Well, hold on. Well, first of all, sir, you don't have to talk to me like that, okay? I'm just trying to get this thing.
Hold on. You accusing me of being on the down low R. Kelly. Now, I need to know who the hell this is because I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying is.
I was a stripper, yeah. I strip strictly for the ladies. I'm not bisexual. I'm not trisexual or anything like that. I'm strictly women.
Okay.
Now, these accusations about R. Kelly with these teenage girls and all that. That's one thing. But here you are calling me. You don't know who the heck I am. You don't know me from Adam, and you trying to say that I had some type of love affair with a man.
No. What I'm saying is, listen, sir, there's no judgment here. I mean, if you like to get spanked and have lollipops in your mouth, that's your business. But we're willing to pay you for this. I ain't got nothing to say if you like lollipops in your mouth, and I didn't know you was freaky like that. But if you like that stuff,
it's a joke, right?
Yeah, but look, sir.
This got to be a guy.
Hey, Stanley, hold on, bro. I got a brother up here. He's been. Just hold on, bro. Hold on. We got Stanley trying to call. It's horrible. Goodness. But look, if you like lollipops in your mouth, get spanked on your butt. Look, bro, I'm not gonna judge you.
Man,
this is no.
I tell you the truth, brother. Wait a minute, hold on, man. Wait a minute. Your voice sounds familiar, brother. Don't I know you?
No. You listen. Look, we'll pay you $1,000. Look, the government shut down.
You sound familiar.
No, this is Mr. Django Freeman. I don't know anything about who you know. All I know, we just trying to call you and ask you why.
I think I know you very well.
Well, if you like getting spanked on your butt, why you just didn't tell everybody the first time, bro? I didn't. Look, just come out, bro.
No, brother.
Heal the world, bro. Heal the world. That's all I'm asking you to do.
This got to be a joke, man. Look here, man. I'm
$1,000,
down the highway
bro.
right now, man.
$1,000.
I don't know why I even picked up this phone. I didn't recognize the number, but you must have the wrong number, brother. I don't know how you knew me.
Okay.
I don't know how you get these pictures of me 20 years ago.
Look, if you like getting spanked,
I used to strip in some of these clubs that Robert used to perform in, and we became pretty cool because some of my opening acts I used to start out playing this music. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
We sat down. We drank a couple of beers.
And you got spanked on your butt and lollipops in your mouth. That's what happened, right?
No, man.
Okay.
Look here, brother.
Okay.
You don't need to be putting that type of information out there.
Okay, before we go, because I got to take another call. We tried, brother. I don't want to judge you, but all I want to say is you're a very sick gentleman. That's all I wanted to say. No judgment zone here. But I just wanted to say, hey, look, this is before I want to go, this on there on to just digging the Django from Devil's Advocate. You have not been prank called today, sir.
Oh, so I'm getting prank calls. So who put you up to it? Who put you up to it? That's what I want to know.
Yes, you have a great day. Look, for your trouble, we're gonna send you a $5 piece of Django's famous fried chicken.
How'd you get this phone number?
Boy, bye. Get off my phone. Look, we got to go to a phone call. I think we got Stanley on the line. Hold on, Stanley on the line. Hold on, let's see if we can get him on here. Stanley, you on the line? He out on the line. Hold on, I got Stanley on my live over here. What's going on, bro? We can hear you just great.
I'm at this museum, man, showing
Oh my God! He just sassed your.
He didn't go there, did he?
He just sassed your boys. Yes, he did.
You went there? Okay. All right. You talk about my boys. It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Stanley? Anyway.
You gonna let him get away with that, Theo? I know. We go.
Anyway.
Yeah, call us back there. We gonna put you live, bro. Yeah, because it's over come Saturday, bro. It's
We'll
OV.
see. We'll see.
It's OV.
We'll
Hey,
see.
Stanley, we gonna need you to call in, bro, if you can. Can you call us in? Are we on it or are we still in?
I mean,
Well, if he call in, hey Stanley, call in, bro. We gonna put you on the next loop.
that was pretty funny.
Mia, you still there?
I'm still here. Was he big? Come on, what we got going?
Go
Okay,
ahead.
all right. We're back. We're ready to go.
I think we got Stanley on this
We
time.
got Stanley on the phone. What's up, Stanley? How you doing, sir?
What's up, boy?
What's up, man? How y'all doing? Y'all
Doing
left
good,
the
doing
blindfolds
good. So
on?
what you saying about my Cowboys, man?
Yeah, he sassed you.
I'm saying all Cowboys fans got to take their blindfold off this Saturday and
Thank
get out
you.
their bird box.
We're gonna be
They
surviving.
need to get out of the sunken place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play tomorrow.
They
lose tomorrow. Yep.
They're going to LA, but you know we're gonna have like 25% of the stands.
See,
gonna
he
be
said-
filled with
there
y'all
you go with
Cowboys,
that
you
again.
know, so we're gonna be representing.
There you go again
You
with
know,
that.
you know
Bro,
Trump
it's
got
on
25% of that wall built too.
Yeah. If they get it.
They over. Go ahead,
Well,
Stanley.
you know, my papa used to say if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Thank you.
And so y'all sound like Trump. Keep on saying the Bills gonna
Thank you.
build the wall. The Saints gonna build the wall. Who's gonna build the dang on wall?
Like their third playoff win in like
20 years.
So we
Right.
do one.
Yeah,
So
I
we do
just
2 or
showed you the
3.
museum with all the fans.
do some- we do some rings.
Cowboys won
I'm a
championship.
Steelers fan myself.
Right.
You just check the live feed. They win the championship.
Thank you. Never.
Matter of fact,
Ever.
I'm finna go to Blockbuster Video and give me a Cowboys championship. VCR
Blockbuster video.
Yep, it's on VHS.
You gonna go to?
tape. Yeah, they ain't won no championships since
It's
DVDs
on
been out.
Betamax.
They ain't won a
Wow.
championship since the R. Kelly Aaliyah marriage.
Right. Since Betamax was in existence.
Early 90s.
Yeah, early mid
That's
90s.
okay.
That's it.
That's okay. We got it this year. This
You
is
got
our
it this
year.
year.
This is our
On
year.
the thought of R.
Oh,
Kelly,
man,
he did
no.
tell y'all that it
10-6.
seemed like she was ready. He didn't know if she was ready or not for real yet. But it seemed like she was ready.
So hold on. Say, talk to us, man. What do you think about the Ractchery that we trying to survive and raise Wakanda? What's going on with black folks? Why are we not taking stands on stuff like this with R. Kelly and pedophilia and stuff like that? Why are black folks trying to make excuses for this?
Because they don't want their uncle to be in the newspaper on tagging on
Right.
Facebook page.
Ooh. Say that one more time, Stanley.
They don't want their uncle or their coach to be tagged on Facebook or nothing like
Well,
that.
it might
They
be
kinda
too late for
protect
coaches.
them.
It might be too late for them. I think they
police.
targets. Yeah.
Yeah, that brings a whole new meaning to doing it for the culture.
Right.
Taking an L for the team.
Man.
Yeah, so I mean, how are we gonna solve this, bro? I mean, you're a family man. You have children. How do we fix this? Because I mean,
Well-
God forbid it would ever happen to any of your children, any of our children. I mean, I can't even Stanley will be an inmate because I already know what it's going to be.
My kids, we got this new men's group called the Accountability Group.
Yeah.
So you touch one of my kids if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 4711 to your house, knock on the door,
right.
and we're going to go Facebook Live on your last
day.
Let's get ready to
Put them up. Put them up.
Yeah, it's going to be a strict meaning of the Last Supper.
You're going to get what's called
it's going to be consequences and repercussions.
Family and Associates.
I heard
you know
that.
what WWA is?
What is it?
Well whoop Dave, push the button. Because what bothers me the most about the whole show, I think it's about 50% truth in the show.
Right. 50%
but what bothers
truth.
me the most is you mean to tell me you expect me, a black man in America, 6'2", 247 pounds of pure chocolate garden, to go to my house and see my child look out the window, and you tell me you can't open the door? Don't worry about opening the door.
Right.
This Honda Accord finna go right through the living room.
It's a lime pit.
Right through the living room.
It's a lime pit. That's what it
throwing
is.
rocks at the window.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm going to drive through the front door and put my key in R. Kelly's ignition.
And that ain't going to be a good thing.
I'm going to be hot and fresh out the kitchen. I'm going to be whooping that Dave push the button. Everybody in here listening. Because that's what's wrong with Black America. What's wrong with Black America is we ain't putting hands on these folks. I ain't talking about blessing.
Right.
Thank you. The healing hand, not the kind.
I'm talking about going straight Macho Man, Randy Savage, hitting folks from the top rope.
You know what's coming to you today. You told you once.
Karen, the topic is Ractchery in America. Why we not calling out R. Kelly? Yeah, Ractchery.
We got to put hands on folks. And I ain't talking about blessing. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Put hands on folks.
Yeah, we need the village. The village got to stand up and raise. Put them hands on.
The village need to stand up.
Well, you noticed in Wakanda when they threw him off the mountain, then everything was all right for about 2 hours.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Just throw him off the mountaintop and just look back at everybody and go, "This is your king."
Right. This is your king.
Yeah, this is your king.
Yeah, this is
but
your
I ain't
king.
Because John Keith can't go R&B anyway, so I'm good.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying.
Because I'd rather deal with you and all your push the button day.
Push
it, Dave.
Give him one ding.
Ooh, I'm sorry. That's the instrumental. I was getting that.
And I'm just saying, listen.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jerry Jones. I'll tell him I see him in 20 years. Okay, I'm back. Super Bowl, but it was 20 years later.
Yeah, thank you. There you go.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen this year.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Y'all go, boy.
It's gonna happen.
Do you need a hat to cry in for the boy?
Hold on, just a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. They trying to make a look out the window. I gotta go.
You gotta go. Stanley. Oh Lord, we done lost him.
Oh, we
lost Stanley.
We done lost Stanley. We get him back tomorrow. Every time I let that boy come on the air, I don't know. It's gonna be something.
You don't know what's gonna be said.
You don't know what's gonna be said. I'm just glad we haven't been pulled off the air at this point. So anyway, hey Rondon, how about Highway Cowboy? See, I need some coffee today. Anyway, how you been, bro?
Been pretty good.
So you come join us today so we can.
I'm blessed.
Is Highway Cowboy in the studio?
Yeah, he's in the studio.
Why is he never there when I'm there? Do you know that as much as I talk to Rondon on Facebook, I have never met him, ever? We just Facebook friends.
That's your fault. You always want to run around here in an undisclosed location with the man with no name.
I got a younger brother to live in Nashville. Next time I'm up there visiting him, I'm going to give you and
her?
You and
you
and CJ a call.
You got something you want to talk about?
I'm going to give you and CJ a call. She know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. He said her. I got a brother. I
got younger brother living in Antioch.
Okay. Well.
Oh, for real? Okay. Cool beans.
Yeah.
Okay. You had some of them South American cigarettes today. You just didn't realize it.
Man,
you
what
got
you
the
talking
munchies,
about, man? What you talking about, dude? Look at this dude, man.
I'm sorry. I done put Dome Malone out there too many times. He done been called Almond Brown. Hey, where he at? He's so sexy. Where your friend?
Anyway.
Mm-hmm. They might want to R. Kelly on you, boy. They might want to put the key in ignition because he's hot and fresh out my kitchen.
Don't start. Don't get this man started. Don't get this man started.
They wanted them some Almond Brown and a couple. Stop. But so Mia, so we're talking about this, and hopefully after this week, because now there's so much stuff opening up with R. Kelly. Now, Illinois has chosen now to demolish, or should I say, eliminate the statute of limitations now on sexual abuse. So that's going to be interesting. There's only one charge I know that they don't have.
That's not going to pass. I guarantee you.
It's already been passed.
It did?
Yes. It's already been passed. There's only one crime on the books that there's no statute of limitations, and that's murder.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If there's no statute of limitations anymore, does that mean going forward, or does that mean they're going to retroactively go back and say, all right, R. Kelly, we can get you on these old charges because now it's not a statute of limitations? Or does that mean that going forward there will be no statute of limitations?
Well, I don't know how they're going to grandfather that in.
I don't think there would be a way that he could do that either. What I think they will do is probably try to come up against it with something minor, like sexual assault. Maybe not something like a rape or anything like that. Maybe it's something that's a minor offense.
Statutory rape.
So, because he don't want to do any time. He doesn't want to do that. I mean, because that is something that would definitely put in that prison system. I mean, I know they have to keep guards around him 24/7, but at the end of the day, the psychological hardship that it will cause on him, and also being around these other guys that want to whoop his.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. Sexual predators, especially of children, don't last very long.
Oh, absolutely.
In prison.
No, they don't. But let me say this. Despite what you would see in the news media and things like that, it is incredibly hard to prosecute a sexual assault, because a lot of times it comes down to he said, she said, especially if there is not an outcry or a rape kit or some physical evidence tying you to whoever that victim is. Right. So even though they're abolishing the statute of limitations, I guarantee you it's going to be incredibly hard to prosecute something that's 10, 15, 20 years old. Right. Because you don't have any corroborating evidence to prove that it actually happened.
People die.
So whether they overturn it or not, it's still going to be hard to prove.
Look at that guy down in Baylor. He just beat the rape charge.
Yeah, and it was a rape kit, and it was an outcry. It was all of those things, but he still got away with it.
In Baylor? Baylor University?
Yeah.
Sexually assaulted girl.
That's what I'm saying. When you're talking about those charges, and that's what I'm saying, when you talk about sexual abuse and rape, it is so hard. There's so many complications in the legal system that you have to overcome with it. You have, like I said, you have to deal with everything from corroborating evidence, proof, the prima facie evidence. Then you got to deal with, more than anything, you got to deal with the previous history of the victim.
Yep.
And let me tell you, a lot of times they really go for the victim, and everything that you ever said, done, any promiscuity you may have had in your lifetime, they're going to talk about it because they're trying to disprove whatever kind of credibility that you have. And so you have to, as a victim, prove that you weren't asking for it. And, sexual assault is the only crime that's that way. Nobody says, were you asking to be robbed, or were you asking to be murdered, or whatever. People ask victims of sexual assault all the time, did you want it? Were you asking for it? Okay. So the victim a lot of times is on trial as much as the actual perpetrator is on trial.
Right. And also remember this too. Women lie. Men have served, black people especially. How many black men have went to prison for white women that have lied about them?
Low number. Just so we're clear, it's an incredibly low number of people who actually lie about being sexually assaulted. Nobody would put themselves through that for no reason.
Mia, the legal theory is we let one guilty person go free before we convict an innocent person. That's always been the legal theory from criminal justice all the way up through law school. But we want to leave that there. We want to thank everybody. We had a great show.
Yes, we did. We did.
I wanted to send Mr. McDonald, the Thunderlips, or whatever his name was, a consolation prize before he hung up on me, but the government shut down. I was going to send him,
man, I didn't hang up on you.
we wanted to send him something because it was day, but the government shut down, so we could only give him an EBT card. It only works for like $5 to $8, right? Because the government shut down, but they ain't gonna be good to the beginning of the month. So we want to thank everybody. Look, I want to thank Dones Malone, Theo Thompson, our legal counsel coming in here today. Hopefully he gonna be part of the squad from now on.
That's the plan.
He's really the only lawyer I can get to come on Friday. He's the only one got a free schedule, but hey, we love him anyway.
Thank you.
I want to thank Rondon for popping up. Thank you, Miss Wogan, of course, Stanley boy. Stay out my feed. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. We'll see you guys again next Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. And don't forget, if you can't stand the heat, damn sure don't go in R. Kelly's kitchen. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Y'all take it easy. Have a nice one.
With Bedrock Mattress and More. Bundle and save for every room in your home. Package deals just in time for the holidays. Our first bundle starting at $598. Perfect for a dorm room. Bundle deal 2, only $15.99. Enough to fill your first apartment. And fill your home with our third bundle starting at only $24.99. Come get these deals while they last. Special pricing going on now through the end of the year. Celebrate this holiday season with something new from Bedrock Mattress and More. 3901 South University in Little Rock.
Who done it? The Butler done it.
Check out our new arrivals at Butler Furniture Depot. Sofas, sectional, bedroom sets, pump sets, as well as home appliances now.
You get a finance. You get a finance. Everyone gets a finance.
No credit check plan with 90 days same as cash. Make Butler Furniture Depot your one-stop shop. Call 56